In journalism and blogging, a listicle is a short form of writing that uses a list as its thematic structure, but is fleshed out with sufficient copy to be published as an article. A typical listicle will prominently feature a cardinal number in its title, such as 10 Ways to Warm Up Your Bedroom in Winter, The 5 Most Barbarous Presidents of All Time, or 25 Hairstyles of the Last 100 Years, with subsequent subheadings within the text itself reflecting this schema. The word is a portmanteau derived from list and article. It has also been suggested that the word evokes popsicle, emphasizing the fun but not too nutritious nature of the listicle. Types. Ranked. A ranked listicle implies a qualitative judgment, conveyed by the order of the topics within the text. These are often presented in countdown order, with the number 1 item actually being the last in the sequence. Thematic. A thematic listicle imparts no such values, instead presenting the topics in whatever order the writer and/or editor deems appropriate. Random. A random listicle reflects no structure whatsoever. Instead, it embraces an eclectic aesthetic, inviting the reader to assemble one's own conclusions from an array of disparate facts. Media. While conventional reportage and essay writing often require the careful crafting of narrative flow, the building block nature of the listicle lends itself to more rapid production. It can also be a means of recycling information, as often it is the context, not the content, that is original. For example, a listicle of Lettermani unregistered trademark S9 most hilariously awkward moments can be constructed by adding captions to YouTube clips. For these reasons the form has come under criticism as a weekend of cheap content creation euro. It's so easy you wonder why everyone doesn't do it until you realize that now it's all they do, come up with an idea on the train ride to the office that morning, and slap together 10 cultural artifacts ripe for the kind of snarky working over that won't actually tax you at all as a writer-thinker. The blogger technologist Anil Dash has also disparaged the proliferation of listicles, particularly within the blogosphere. Dig and Delicious and the rest are littered with top 10s and geek equivalents of Cosmo coverlines. It's not long until we get 21 Ubuntu install tips that will drive him crazy in bed. Nevertheless, the form remains a mainstay of the newsstand and the web. The covers of magazines such as Cosmopolitan and many unregistered trademark S-journal regularly sport at least one, if not several listicles. In 2009, postings in the format A25 random things about me became an internet phenomenon, starting on Facebook but spreading to the broader web, attracting considerable media coverage in the process. The website Gawker uses listicle as a regular content category. Some websites, such as BuzzFeed, are devoted almost entirely to the listicle format. Stephen Poole has suggested the form has literary precursors like Jorge Luis Borges's The Analytical Language of John Wilkins, and compares it to more high-art versions like Umberto Eco's The Infinity of Lists, a book comprised entirely of lists. Collaborative. Recently online platforms have embraced opening collaborative user generation of lists to the general public. Such sites include Demolistic, Listly, Listicle, Listoid, Listfile, Listy, Listgeeks, Unspun, and others. See also, Charticle, Clickbait, References. External links, the dictionary definition of listicle at Wiktionary.